Politicians striving for the highest office in America often try various means to adhere themselves to the electorate. Simultaneously, no one can mount a worthy fight for the presidency without a lot of money. So, as nice as it sounds to have a voter everyone would love to have a beer with, even the friendliest candidate will never make it without having truckloads of money. In today's video, the Lux Life will be telling you about 10 of the richest presidential candidates in US history today. Don't forget to stay tuned and show us your appreciation by hitting the like button and the bell icon. Starting with number 10. Number 10. John Edwards. Former North Carolina Senator John Edwards chose the Democratic presidential nominations in 2004 and in 2008. The closest he came to winning was in 2004, when he became the running mate for Senator John Kerry of Massachusetts. Their ticket was run over by then-incumbent President George W. Bush and Vice President Dick Cheney, but Edwards returned to the campaigning 4 years later. He now has an estimated net worth of $45 million, much of which comes from hedge fund investments and from awards he won for clients in personal injury and medical malpractice lawsuits. Number 9. Rudy Giuliani. Current estimated net worth $65 million. Giuliani was mayor of New York from January 1993 to December 2001. His leadership qualities during the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks made him an international hero. He was even knighted by Queen Elizabeth II of England, and after campaigning hard to get President George W. Bush re-elected in 2004, he ran for the 2008 Republican nomination for the presidency himself. Giuliani currently has an estimated net worth of $65 million. Much of it was earned after he left the mayor's office and founded Giuliani Partners, a management and security consulting business. Number 8. Jon Huntsman. The Republican former governor of Utah, Jon Huntsman was appointed by the Obama administration as ambassador to China in 2009. The Mandarin-speaking Huntsman had been the ambassador to Singapore and had invaluable knowledge of the region, making him a logical choice in contrast to his party affiliation. The former governor became a Republican presidential candidate in 2011, but he couldn't quite compete with the Republican electorate. Currently, Huntsman's estimated net worth is $70 million. Most of his wealth comes from personal holdings in Huntsman Corp., a chemical company founded by his father, John Huntsman Sr. Before we continue, remember to subscribe to Lux Life and click the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. Also, if you like this video, click the like button and share it with your friends. Number 7. Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton was elected to the U.S. Senate in 2000 as the representative of New York. Some people hazarded the Senate was merely a stepping stone to the presidency. This turned out to be true, and she was deliberated to be the possible nominee before the 2008 primary season got underway. She ran a formidable race to a lost cause, but lost to a freshman senator from Illinois named Barack Obama. He appointed her Secretary of State. Her approximate net worth is currently $85 million, while a major portion of this wealth comes from husband Bill Clinton's speaking fees. She also has significant cash and bond holdings, and she earned an $8 million advance for her 2003 book, Living History. Number 6. Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton was the 42nd president of the United States, and when he ran for the presidency in 1992, he had to convince the Electoral College Jimmy Carter, a fellow Southerner and a one-term president. Clinton had the added advantage of running during financial crisis against an unpopular candidate, George H.W. Bush. It was enough to win Clinton the presidency, and despite extreme opposition, he was re-elected in 1996. He currently has an estimated net worth of $85 million. Most of this wealth comes from his hefty speaking fees and from his 2 books, Giving and My Life. Number 5. Al Gore. Al Gore was vice president in the Clinton administration. He ran for president in 2000, and it was widely thought that he would win. However, the contest was much more competitive than expected, and in the end, he won the popular vote but lost in the Electoral College to former Texas Governor George W. Bush. Rather than chase the presidency again in 2004, Gore left electoral politics. He shifted his focus to the environment, and in 2006, he was the focus of An Inconvenient Truth, a film based on his book about climate change that was one of the most popular documentaries ever made. Gore's estimated net worth is $100 million. His wealth includes real estate holdings, lucrative speaking fees, and the stock options from his tenure on the board of Apple. Number 4. John Kerry. In 2004, Senator John Kerry of Massachusetts won the Democratic nomination for the presidency, going head-to-head against President George W. Bush. Many people believe that his military record qualified him to preside over a country that was still very much in shock from the attacks of September 11, 2001. Alas, Kerry lost the election and returned to the Senate, where he remains today. Carey owns several multi-million-dollar real estate properties. Carey's current estimated net worth is $240 million. Number 3. Mitt Romney. Mitt Romney was governor of Massachusetts from 2002 to 2006 and became a candidate for the presidency in 2007. He ran a strict campaign, but other than winning the Wyoming caucus and the Michigan and Nevada primaries, he was unable to gain a strategic status. Romney got out of the race and endorsed McCain, but his return in the next presidential election cycle was already a bygone conclusion. Romney's estimated net worth is $250 million, making him one of the 3,140 richest people in the U.S. Most of this wealth comes from investments in banks, credit corporations, and real estate, according to financial information released by his 2008 campaign. Number 2. Steve Forbes. Steve Forbes is editor-in-chief of Forbes magazine and president and chief executive officer of Forbes Inc., its publisher. His fortune mainly comes from inheritance handed down to him by his forefathers via the publishing agency. Forbes was a candidate for the presidency in 1996 and 2000, focusing on abandoning the tax code and introducing a flat tax. He never won with Republican primary voters, in part due to his stiff and uncomfortable demeanor. Forbes opted out of both races, but has remained a prominent voice in conservative politics and still wields influence within the party. His estimated net worth is $450 million. Rounding down to number 1. Ross Perot. Ross Perot was one of the most popular third-party presidential candidates in U.S. history. He ran in both 1992 and 1996, but it was his first attempt at the presidency that remains most memorable. Perot's ratty demeanor and rootin' rhetoric resonated with a significant portion of the electorate. Perot's estimated net worth is currently $3.58 billion. Some of this wealth comes from the sale of his data processing firm, Perot Systems, to Dell in 2009, but most of it was in municipal bonds as of September. That's it, guys! If you like this video, make sure you share this with your friends and subscribe to Lux Life and click the bell icon to get regular updates. Lux Life. Find what calls to you.